I'm Linda Vilakazi. I'm the Chief Executive Officer for Bridge. Bridge focuses on improving the performance of the education system in South Africa. How do we do that? We find out what are the working practices in all the interventions and innovations that exist in the country over time, and use that to collect that and influence how policies and practices are done within the education system. One of the areas that we're very keenly interested in is the level and quality of school leadership and management in the country. Without debate, that is an area that needs immediate attention, because as a country, we have not invested time and ideas on how best to first seek and develop and then support school leaders that can lead teaching and learning effectively in schools. This is an area where we're looking for working practice, understanding the research that's been done, and therefore being able to come up with the gaps. How we find working practices, we have different processes that we coordinate as Bridge, including facilitating communities of practice and hosting national dialogues on the issues of leadership and many other areas that we work in. Out of the communities of practice, which brings together players in the particular field, we are then able to observe and participate in how people understand the work they have done and what they have found to be working, and using that as working practice. We take that further and also coordinate that in a national dialogue at national level, where now we bring players again from across the country. And every time I mention players, we're talking about everybody who has a role in school leadership, including civil society, government, business, funders, universities, and research institutions. The national process is meant to help us have a national influence on the practices and policies that I referred to earlier. As Bridge, we have already been doing that. We have hosted our first national dialogue on the 23rd of August this year, and we are quite pleased that the Western Cape is taking this further to coordinate this at a local level. And thus, we give our support, our participation to the session that you are about to host, and hoping that out of it we will also learn and find best practice from what you discover. We wish you well and all the best.